What's going on, you guys? You know how we give it up. It's Tuesday, so we're gonna turn up. We're gonna have some fun. We got some stuff to talk about. Let's do it.
Okay, let's bring them to the queens. Let's bring them to the queen panel.
Yeah.
Next up, coming up is a radio personality, stylist, rationalist. You know what I mean? And a great guru when it comes to advice. All right, one of our newest queens to the I'm Just Saying family. Make some noise for Miss Tay.
Iced out. No style.
Oh, she iced out today, right? What's up? What's
no
up?
stylist.
What's up? How you doing?
Good. You're talking to the mic, okay?
You got the
doing?
night. You got the sexy voice.
I know. She said, "How you doing?"
What's up?
She got the. You know.
What's your age? Now, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? Where you from? Who you with?
What's your sign?
It's your sign.
Okay.
You good?
I'm alright.
I'm a Capricorn.
Good.
I came here to get managed.
Yo, Kevin's on his R&B, man. I don't know what's problem today.
And you starting speaking Spanish.
And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, all right? You see her all over social media. You seen her on BET. You seen her at 8 at the table. I'm gonna need y'all to put your hands together for the oh so beautiful Danny Duces in the building.
Yo, what's up, Danny?
You know what I'm saying?
Is my thing working?
Yeah. Where your headphones?
You don't got your headphones on, that's fine. Oh. Headphones, duh.
Got it. Okay. But
Yes. How you feeling, Dan? How you feeling? You good?
I'm good.
You Gucci?
Yeah.
You ready to turn up? Well, ladies and gentlemen, over here
Tell me how to make
on the I'm
things
Just
right.
Saying show, guess what? We don't ask you, how was your week? We ask you, what got you mad? So it's another week. This is our time, ladies and gentlemen, to tell us why we upset. Kev, your time to vent, brother.
Yeah,
what
man.
got you mad this week,
So
bro?
what got me mad is not something that happened to me.
Really?
Yeah. It's not. It didn't happen to me directly. What got me mad was Joe Biden. Joe Biden got me pissed off, yo. Biden got me mad. I'm not sure if y'all seen it. Joe Biden had a press conference about people who need to return. We need to get back into the office, etc. So people are at home, working from home, and Biden feels like he wanted to tell people that they need to start returning to work and not working from home anymore. Shut up, Biden. Shut up, homie. Listen. Hey, yo, Biden. You see gas prices. You see the prices of your tolls. You see the prices of your bridges. You see the prices of gas. You see the prices of having to get on the buses and the train. And you talking about return to work and stop working from home? Why? So we can put more money in your pocket and the rich people's pocket? No. With gas at $4.59, no thank you. I'll continue to work from home. And the people who work from home needs to work from home. Shut up, Joe Biden. Mind your business, bro. It got nothing to do with you. Stop trying to run these companies. It got nothing to do with you, bro. Mind your business and stay over there behind the pole. We voted for you. Got me mad, Biden.
Yo, you know what's funny?
He's super mad.
Yo, he's big mad.
Yeah.
He's like, you gave me a wedgie mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
a
kind of
swirly mad.
A swirly.
Remember swirlies? Give me a swirly
That's like-
mad. A gill mad.
That's like when you mad thirsty and then you order a Sprite and they give you a seltzer soda.
Or Ciara Mist.
It's that kind of mad, bro. It's like
I'm mad,
you got
man.
10 nuggets and 1 sweet sour sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that kind of mad.
I got 4 nuggets and 1 nugget combined into one. A dual nugget. You ever got a dual nugget? A dual nugget? An alien nugget? And you got the nerve to tell me this is 2? Nah, bro, this is 1. Don't play with me, McDonald's. Don't play. This ain't no dual nugget. Get out of here, man.
You gotta
right. Get out of here, yo.
you gotta
A steroid nugget.
Let me tell me what it's gonna do right there.
Yeah, nugget. Get out of here, Biden. Get out of here, man. Biden, we voted for you. Don't play. You tricking us now. You trying to revert. You making me miss the other guy. Don't play, Biden.
The other guy.
The other guy. Don't get out of here.
You
Man.
got a red hat on too.
Right. I see. You got a Sharpie? Let me change what it say.
Oh man, crazy. So what's going on, Tay? What got you mad this week?
Oh man, so many things. Y'all know, I'm like an angry black woman.
Okay. Let us know one of them.
But no, I'm just gonna say, let me say this. This camera on me?
This camera's on you.
let
It's
me
close
say
up too today.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Let me say
Angles.
Look how close that is.
Let me just say this.
Yeah.
It's crazy how we have survived a pandemic. We have survived COVID, and people are still being petty. You know, I need this to cease.
And
right?
desist.
Yes. Right?
Let me know.
And then a lot of people just wearing their trauma on their sleeve.
Okay.
Get some help.
Ooh.
Stop following people. Follow God and take care of yourself.
Ooh, follow God.
Follow God.
Don't follow me. Follow God.
Follow God.
Follow God.
I'm gonna need you to follow God.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
You remember when they used to say, "Don't watch me, watch TV." You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what it sounded
like.
like.
So lame. That's like the
Yeah.
That's what it
lamest.
sounded like.
Don't watch me watch TV.
You know what I'm saying? But now once they say, "Don't follow me, follow God."
Follow God.
No.
This is what did you just call
Come
it?
to America.
Sorta. Did you just call it a pandemic? And you talking about petty?
You
But you said pen.
a plan.
A pandemic. That was creative.
I didn't know you was gonna catch that.
I caught that. She talking about petty and called it a pandemic. That's a creative
You did
though.
so quickly.
That was creative. This was
Wow,
very creative.
Oh God.
So that's creativity.
I got the camera on. Who you got? You know who you know who, guys.
Danny. Danny,
Danny.
what got you mad this week, Danny? Talk to me.
What got me mad this week? I think myself got me mad this week. Like
Yourself?
myself. Yeah, I feel like sometimes we do things knowing the consequences,
And you did it
we
anyway.
still do it anyways.
talk
Like,
about it.
I literally got so drunk where I got alcohol poisoning. I done threw up like 20 times.
No.
And I know these things, and I know not to mix my liquor, but then here
And
I
you
am
did it
drinking
anyway.
dark and light. You know, we just try not to fail, just having fun, and then you overdrink stuff. Yeah.
So
and-
you were screaming, "God save me, please!"
Yeah,
I
save
never
me.
thought-
You were screaming, God.
to the point I was about to go to the hospital after a while. I'm like, okay, I done threw up like 20 times. Maybe I gotta go get my stomach pumped or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Been there.
So
You been there?
I just
Yeah,
want
I've
to
been there.
take responsibility for my actions
Yeah.
next time.
Are we getting details of what this was? Where you
Honestly,
was at? What was this?
I went to dinner in the city with my friend. I went to catch, and then I went to some party in Williamsburg, and it was my friend's birthday. So my friend just took her birthday. You know, some women take their birthday very seriously, and that's my friend. So she literally took her birthday. She takes her birthday very seriously. So we just went out. We just like having fun, and my friend, you know, if everybody know my friend. She could be worse than me, so we just got real messed
Toe up. You got toe up.
Yeah, so
You was done.
I was
Done,
done.
done.
I was
Okay.
done.
It is what it is. At
And,
least
I'm mad I'm still drinking again. That's the fucked up.
Right.
I'm not drinking again.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but clearly you want to go.
Yeah.
it is what it is.
What about you, Mr. Haitian lover? You already know. Hold on, before you say it, Burst Trini said, "Let me guess." He ordered a package. Amazon warehouse didn't deliver it to him, and he's upset.
Well, first and foremost, I still didn't get my jacket, bro.
I thought we canceled the jacket.
I ordered it February 3rd. I just looked at it yesterday.
Wow.
And I looked at the order date. The order date said February 3rd.
Give it up, give it up.
And
It's so random. It's funny.
but that's not even the reason why I'm mad. So now,
Go ahead.
this morning I woke up going to work, and when I was going to work, I noticed that on my dashboard, my car said that one of my tires air was low. So, it shows me the percentage. It shows like it's like 9%. So I'm like, oh, nah, I gotta get that. I gotta put the end of tire right then and there. So, I put end of tire, but my thing is like, I said to myself automatically, like, yo, if it's at 9%, that means like it was drastically cut or something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, all right, boom, I'm gonna put end of tire. I said, hopefully it takes air, because if it's at 9%
That's crazy.
from like 30 something the day before, that means it must be have like a serious hole, a serious issue. So luckily, this morning my tire took air when I pumped it up at the gas station. Went to work, it was fine. Got out of work, the percentage went to like 21.
Oh.
So I'm like, nah, it must got a serious issue.
Yeah.
So I go to the tire shop, and then he's like, oh, hey, what's the problem? I said, I think I have a slow leak. So he takes the wheel off my car, and then he's looking for, where it might have the damage at. They had a nail size of a quarter. The size of a quarter. I took a picture of it on my phone.
I've seen that before.
Because it looked crazy to me.
Right.
They had a nail, like the outer side of the nail was the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
Put that
And
on
then
the highway somewhere.
when the tire specialist took out the nail, right, the nail was like this long, bro. I'm trying to think if it was put on purpose.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to think because
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
my thing, I hope not.
They
I
trying
hope
to slow
not.
your DJing
You know what I'm
up?
saying?
They
I don't
want to
know.
take your DJ spot?
I might have a stalker out there. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
might have a,
true, but I don't
might have a stalker here.
know.
But guess what?
We hope not.
First of all,
it's
she ain't
not-
going to be walking around with no nails. She's going to use a knife.
She was a knife, right?
Yes.
That's
But no,
facts.
it's-
That's facts.
It's okay. It's okay. Because guess what? You see
no
my shirt?
nail.
You see my shirt? I got God with me, huh? You see that? You see that? You
got-
see that? You see I got God. Y'all see that guy? Y'all see?
Amen.
God.
Amen.
Y'all see what my shirt
Amen.
says, y'all? It says prayer.
Prayer for
Prayer.
God.
Because I do this. Amen. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you.
Because when ya come to the station, amen.
Amen.
Got my pastor stuff.
So Danny put her head down. She's like,
She said
no,
too much.
do not involve me with your heathen activity. Do not involve me with your heathen activity. She put her head down once you started going to church. Okay?
Yeah, Danny said too much. Too much.
So what's going on, Kid? What's up with the celebrity of the week, bro?
Oh shoot! Each week we crown somebody celebrity of the week, aka real MVP. Not for something they should be acknowledged for. Here on the I'm Just Saying show, we acknowledge them for it anyway. So with that being said, celebrity of the week this week, man, we got to give it to Keisha Cole. Yeah, you heard.
The story with Eve.
Yeah, we got to give it to Keisha, man. So Keisha, first of all, shout out to you because that's your best friend, and that's
Who's
how
her
you
best friend? Eve is her
not
best
Eve,
friend.
but that's how you treat a best friend. I should say that's how you treat a best friend. When Eve got into a problem with somebody at the club, Keisha Cole smacked that person for Eve. And if you out with your best friend, you want her to smack a hoe for you. But this is Keisha Cole explaining the situation.
Okay.
It took a long time to learn to not put my hands on people. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing that happened with Eve that, we walking out and somebody grabbed her bag or something like that. And, I just kind of turned around and slapped the girl. It's like, girl, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Like, back up, And Eve is really pissed off about that. Like, we stopped hanging out. Like, she was like, I can't hang with Keisha. Like, she can't be slapping people. And I was like, wait, I'll slap somebody for you. What the is
So I'm partly on sides with Keisha Cole on that. If you got a friend who smacked somebody for you, that's a good person. That person looked out for you. That person cares about you. I'm with that. I like that. But damn, I guess it wasn't called for, and I guess Eve had been at a different place in her life and didn't want to hang around the Goonies anymore. But Keisha, I think you a good friend for having somebody's back, but there's always that friend that kind of takes it a little bit too far.
too far.
Yeah,
And it's like,
that's what I'm thinking. I feel like she kind of probably took it too
a
far.
little scary.
But like, I get where Keisha coming from. Like, if I have a friend, like, and I'm, I've been in a position where my friend was drunk
Yeah.
and I fought for my friend. I created a whole beef Like I got into a whole beef with a bunch of girls because
of your friend.
Of my friend. But like I'm not gonna be there. My friend is drunk. And you're not about to try to play her. You know, that's like the hood in me. But at the end of the day, I feel like sometimes not everything need a reaction. And I think that's where Eve is coming from. Like we public figures, like we don't need
Facts.
that
We don't
extra.
need
I
that.
don't need somebody that's gonna jump in every reaction. You know, you gotta know how to control your temper. And I feel like that's the issue probably Eve come from. Like, cause a lot of times, a lot of people, we don't know how to control our temper and we take it too far. And yeah, I'm defending my friend. If she good with it, then you should be good with it. If she's not acting up, if she's not upset, why are you upset?
Why
you
you
gotta
upset?
know, you know,
Right.
you gotta know like when to really step up. Cause sometimes we just do things for the moment. We get too mad, we get too angry, and that person don't even, you know, like one time I got into an argument with somebody and I was chill, I was good, but my friend at the time, she was not for me. And I'm like, yo, relax, I'm good. If I say I'm good, I'm not trying to do all this drama right now. Why you keep on pushing the situation? And no
Making it
way,
worse.
anybody know I'm not pussy. Like, let's, you know, let's be honest. Like, you don't need to prove anything. So,
You from Brooklyn?
I'm pussy, but then I'm not pussy. Like, if I gotta, you never
Vagina.
gonna hear
You not no punk.
Yeah,
I'm not no
you
punk.
never gonna hear my
You not
mouth.
going. Yeah, I'm not no
You never
punk. You
gonna hear
mean?
my mouth, but when it's time to say something, if
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta say something, if I
Yeah.
feel like there's disrespect, even if I'm scared of you, I'ma say
Yeah, I ain't
something.
no
I'm like, I
punk.
might get fucked up, but I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So if I tell you to chill, just chill. I think that's where the disconnect came from. But I feel like, you know, Keisha from the street, she always ready to fight, you know? You gotta know your
Yeah.
friend. That's where I feel like if you was a good friend now, from the Eve part, if she does something you didn't like, talk to her like, yo, listen, I fuck with you, but like, you need to chill. I mean, I'm friend with you, but like,
But you gotta take it easy.
So-
I F with you.
yeah, they're both
That's what
wrong
they-
because she did, like, if she wanted to chill, just chill. But like, Eve could have talked it out with her if that was really your friend instead of just stop speaking to her. Because a lot of friends, a lot of time we lose friendship because there's no communication. We just like, oh, and it could have been communicated. You know what I'm saying? If that was really your friend, we could have talked about it. It's never that deep. People take things deep, you know.
But it's never that
Yeah.
deep. So Keisha Cole, you about to say?
I was gonna
something?
say, Tay, has Tay ever been in that predicament, Tay? You being a calm person, you like to,
And
you
then
like
somebody
to,
want to get rah-rah?
yeah.
Somebody get raw, a little
You
raw.
like to get raw with your words, not physically.
Yes,
so,
yes.
So have you ever been in a predicament like that
I'm
as
a
well?
talker. I'm not a fighter.
I'm a talker. I'm not a fighter.
I'm a talker. I can.
said, "I'm a
talk,
lover, not a
I can
fighter."
talk to you and to make you feel like you've been punched.
Oh,
I don't fight.
Yeah.
But I think on her end, it's kind of like embarrassing, you know, to be with somebody and they get into a physical altercation. So I can understand Eve. Like, you know, I'm at a different place.
agree.
I thought this was gonna be a chill night, and then you know, you do this. I don't want to hang with you no
But
more.
my thing
I
is,
get it.
I get it, but I kind of side with Danny a little bit too, though, because at the end of the day, like, yo, if you see I'm good.
Right.
And I'm calm with the situation, I don't need you to turn up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you see me turning up, then I want you to turn up.
Yeah, like-
because at the end of the day, you gang. You know what I'm saying? You a team. You know what I'm saying? There's times where I've been with boys, you know what I'm saying, and you know, it's things we getting situated. I gotta come see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, once you swing at him, I'm gonna have to swing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is because of the fact that
It's
that's my boy.
automatic.
Same thing with, like, if Kev got to a situation, I see Kev getting heated, I'm gonna see if I could de-escalate. But if Kev decides not to de-escalate, well, it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Jump.
So, but that's like a code. That's
Jump,
a code with
baby.
men. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
Yeah.
time, everybody reaches a point in their life where, you know, jumping and turning up is not the issue. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
We are parents, we are adults, we are elders, we are public figures. So at the end of the day, if we show that we chose the option to get physical, make sure it's the last resort.
Right.
That's
Right.
the thing. I think now people be thinking like, some people think like if they don't do nothing or if they don't fight or if they don't prove themselves, they look like they look
Like a vagina.
They look vagina.
A vagina.
But you know, like sometimes
True.
it's knowing what you could do because
Yeah.
I don't like to argue. People
Yeah.
think when they meet me, like even when I deal with men, they think like I'm this wild person,
Right.
and I'm probably the most calm person in your circle. And I feel like that's why when people I deal with men, they be thinking they're gonna get this crazy girl, but they get this really cool dope chick, and I feel like that's why they be falling in love. I don't like arguing all that.
They be falling in love with you, Daddy.
The misconception.
The misconception, because I don't like that. If you, but the whole thing is, nobody knows my temper but my family. When I get mad, it's hard to bring me down. So I don't like getting mad. I don't like getting angry, because I know when I go there, I'm not coming down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut this whole thing down.
Same.
And that's that.
Same. All right, so we only got two quick news updates before we get into it. But let me wrap that up. Like you said, Celebrity of the Week goes to Keisha Cole. Like we said, man, for the friends, if you're gonna stick up for your friends, stick up for them, but don't take it too far. Read the room.
Before you go with Keisha Cole,
read
right?
The room.
You know how she's a hothead, right? Everybody know Keisha
she's a
hothead.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if Keisha Cole wasn't a hothead, she would be a bigger star?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
She would have been a bigger star.
Absolutely.
A lot of time you gotta calm down.
Absolutely.
And my mentor, Alan, tell me that all the time. Like, yo, Danny, you can't just be ready to argue and fight with everybody.
Yeah.
You're not looking good. You don't want to be the hothead no more. That's not hot no more. That was back in the days. Now, when she could have been a way bigger star, and she's talented as hell.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't.
Keisha Cole could have been a bigger star.
Okay.
I think so.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I never saw Keisha Cole as a person as getting rowdy in the public eye. I haven't. No, has there been situations where she got rowdy in the public eye?
No. But she had a reputation though, so the people that you work with know that.
Okay.
So it's not us.
Personal.
Remember, social media wasn't the same when Keisha was out.
When you watch reality TV, people think that's who you are. I went on reality TV, people think I'm this crazy. That's what they put me at. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to get a check. You want me to act crazy? I'm a drama queen. Whatever you want to do, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But when you go on reality TV, whatever you portray, that's what people think you are, and that's what happened with Keisha Cole. People thought she was, and she probably I'm pretty sure she's a cool ass girl, because I was in the same situation. They put me as this crazy person, which I'm not. But then when they know you got a certain personality in reality TV, and that's what they need the drama. They're gonna bring it out of you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that's what happened with her. Like she could have been a bigger star.
You know what's crazy? Let's move on. Let's parking lot that, because you're right. Danny, if y'all don't know that, Danny Duces is here, and you reminded me of something about being on reality TV. And there's a lot of rumors and stuff about, actually, let's get into it now. There's a lot of rumors about like how they put you in situations for things to happen.
Yes.
Have you experienced that? Is that true?
Yes. I honestly, I feel like when I did Hustle in Brooklyn, when I went in there when I got to the show, I was supposed to do one episode, right? And they didn't have no drama in that show. That show was so trash without me. It was boring.
Wow.
Honestly speaking, sorry, it was trash is a curse.
No. I was saying that because you called it trash.
The show was before I came, they were shooting for weeks.
Yeah.
Before I went to Austin, Brooklyn, they were shooting for like 2-3 weeks, and they wasn't getting nothing.
They had no spice.
They brought me for one
no substance.
They brought me for one scene, but
the outside scene.
They brought me for one scene, the outside scene. That was supposed to be my only scene in Hustle in Brooklyn, but like I make skit. I know how this whole procedure works, so I just stretch my storyline out. Like, act like I'm crying, act like I'm hurt, act like I'm dying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they needed it. I needed the money. I needed the name. I needed the check. I'm like, there's no such thing as bad publicity. I could clean it up, and that's what I did.
All right, that's what's up. You took the game and you made it work.
She took the opportunity. You opened the door and she said, "Excuse me."
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Excuse me.
She made the money.
I'm here.
You gotta do that sometimes.
You gotta do that. You gonna creep the door open. I'm gonna knock the door. Excuse me.
Sometimes you gotta create your own opportunity. Okay,
yes,
now I want my own storyline, because at the end of the day, they knew what they were doing too. Because I will come in, they will give me non liquor. And they will not give the rest of the cast liquor, because they know what I do when I get drunk.
They wanted your energy.
Yeah, they wanted my energy. Like they
create situations.
Reality TV use people.
Wow. We got a little insight on it. All right, man. So just two quick news updates real fast. Ciara got to move to Denver for a hubby. hubby Russell Wilson, formerly of the Seattle Seahawks, has been traded to Denver, and a lot of people talking about it, but just we're not a sports podcast here, but just FYI, Russell Wilson knew that he might have ended this season. That was his last season with Seattle. He was looking for a team that was best fitting. His clause, I'm into contracts and everything. His contract says from 10 years ago that he's not allowed to get traded unless he signs off on the trade. So a lot of people like, oh, Seattle sucks. No, Russell had to sign off on this trade for him to be traded. So it was a conscious decision. I'm sure he sat down with Ciara. I'm sure they made this a conscious decision to move, and now he's going to Denver.
But
man. So
I'm not mad at it though. You get a team 10 years. What
10
more
years.
do you want out of my life?
And that's probably exactly how the conversation went.
I'm over it. Like
10 years, like I'm good.
It's
all right.
time for something new.
Time for my new chapter in life.
And it's real. Like
facts.
They had a financial bracket where it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta play no more.
You can make it wherever you want to move. You can make it home and feel like home because you can travel wherever you want because you're financially stable. You're in a financial bracket where you can travel, you can vacation, you can do this, and you can have multiple homes. If you want to have this as your main home, you have it as your main home. He has a financial bracket in earnings.
Listen, this man told you Russell Simmons?
No, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson said he spent $1 million in his body.
We're gonna get to that.
So we're gonna get to that.
Exactly.
But I said I spent $1 million on his body.
Since you brought it
we're
up,
talking about it,
let me play the clip.
go ahead.
We're gonna play the clip. Check it out, ladies.
I have feelings about
I think
this.
you told Bill Simmons on an interview that you spend $1 million a year on your body. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a process. It's a lifestyle. I think that when you're trying to play, as long as I'm trying to play to 45.
45. That's 12 more years.
12 more years. Yeah. So for me, the mentality, the focus level, everything that you have to do, it has to be surrounded around that. So it's been an amazing journey for me so far. The first.
And Ciara, do you find that annoying?
No.
No, you don't.
No, listen, I'm in it.
She probably be in the bed like, you got that stamina, Big Daddy. Spend that money, Big Daddy.
What's stamina?
With $1 billion, I feel. First of all, let me say this. He got King James, the king, came out and said that he spends $1 million on $1.5 million, 1.5 million on his body since 2017. He came out with that and saying that to have longevity as an athlete, LeBron's been spending over $1.5 million. So Russell Wilson is not the first one. Let's stop. The king is the one who created this. Let's not get this twisted. All right?
That's what I'm saying. As in anybody that could spend $1 million as an athlete in their body, they're not just any athlete. They're like top players. Money don't matter. After a while,
money don't matter.
LeBron James is playing because he loves the game. If I got $1 billion, do I still gotta play?
Nah.
No, it's your decision.
If Russell Simmons got so much million, do I still gotta play?
No.
If Rihanna got $1 billion, do I still gotta sing? I don't gotta do nothing. This is what I'm doing it because I love it. For the love of the game.
Exactly, for the love of the game. You made a very important point. Now the thing about it too is like he's with 33, right? He's 33. That's how old is he?
Who?
33.
Russell, 33.
Right, 33.
33.
So he's 33, but I ain't gonna lie, he look older than 33.
He looks 40.
He looks 40.
He's an older soul. He's dedicated his life to God.
So because you're an older soul, you gotta look like
when you dedicate your life to God.
You know what I'm saying? But he's in great shape. Right, physically
great shape.
He's in great shape.
He got another 8 to 10 years on him. He got another 8.
People think age matter. Age don't matter when you got money and you're healthy. It doesn't matter.
You're right. You're right.
When you got money and can buy being healthy.
Kim K is like 40 years old. She looking like she's 29.
That's a fact.
Money could clean anything up. Once you got money, whatever the focus is, you could fix that. If I want to look young forever and I got $1 million, I'm going to look young forever. I'm gonna get the best trainer. I'm gonna get the best diet. I'm gonna get the best surgeon. I'm gonna get the best surgery.
That's Botox.
Let's be real.
That's Botox.
Let's be
real. Once you got your money and you're not sick, cause if you get sick, like let's just say God forbid you get cancer, that's something you can't control. But once God gives you good health and you have a lot of money, you could do whatever you want. You could look like you're 30 for 20 years.
Let me tell you, and I'm glad you said that because guess what I was about to say next.
Talk about it.
When the pandemic hit, exposed a lot of celebrities. When the pandemic hit,
salon?
they were not able to get the treatment that they were getting prior to the pandemic.
So they weren't on the gram no more.
All your favorite celebrities, right? You was watching the big dogs, the homies with the big money. You see them with the gray hairs.
That's true.
You see them with the,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
true.
You see them with the gray. Like, wait a second.
That's true.
When did Diddy have so much gray hair? When did Kevin Hart have gray hair?
Yeah.
When did
even the ladies?
Khalid, DJ Khaled.
Taraji, I saw a gray.
Yeah,
Like,
God.
My whole thing is being a celebrity is a look.
Yes.
That's why they're superstars. That's why they're social media influencers. That's why
maintenance.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Being a celebrity is a lifestyle.
It's an image.
It's an image.
God.
That's why they have a trainer. That's why they have a stylist. That's why they got a makeup artist. That's why they got a hairstylist.
Publicist.
That's why they got a publicist. That's what being a superstar is. Anybody could be a superstar if you got the right money and the right connection.
Yeah, absolutely.
You paid up.
Absolutely.
Like
I love that.
Yeah, talent. Like people with real talent are not celebrities and superstars no more. The real talent die in the hood.
Right. True. Once they make it big time.
Yeah, people that make it big time is people that have somebody that invest that money on them. Yo, when people be like, Beyonce is the most beautiful girl in the world, that's a lie. The most beautiful girl gonna die unknown.
Yeah.
Like, that's really the truth.
That's deep. That's deep.
The raw talent gonna die unknown.
It's about the connections that you made in life. My dad used to say, right? He's with a strong Haitian accent. He said, "You think there's not somebody who sing better than Michael Jackson?" Right? He said, "You don't think there's somebody that sing better than Michael Jackson?" And I'd be like, I'm like 10 years old. I'm like, huh? And he's like, "You don't think there's somebody that play basketball better than Michael Jordan?" He said, "It's the opportunity."
It's true, bro. We knew cats better than Mike. Are you kidding?
There's dudes that play ball with Mike in the streets that was way better. There's dudes that play ball with LeBron in the streets that was way better, but they did not have the opportunity.
Yeah, come on, they said Earl of Go.
Lance Stevenson, right? Lance Stevenson, like the basketball player, he was from Coney Island, right?
Yeah.
He was like in 2 grades higher than me or 3.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson.
Yeah.
So when he went to like Lincoln or whatever,
Yeah.
Lance Stevenson was a great basketball player, but like before he got his shine, it was somebody else that was better than him or as good as him. But guess what? The other person was supposed to make it, but guess what happened? He got shot. That's how Lance Stevenson, the spotlight become on him.
Yeah.
Because he did not make it out the hood. A lot of people not gonna. The thing is, a lot of us not gonna make it out the hood. A lot of us with dreams not gonna make it out the hood. That's what. If you make it out the hood, you lucky. So when you're looking at people like Sukiyana and all these people, it's people you really gotta like. Yo, like. We don't make it out the hood.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it out the hood. You don't know if you're really gonna get the amount of success that you want as an artist.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's true.
I'm gonna rob someone and get mine. I got a time limit. I got a time limit to when I'm turning around and just stomping on people. I'm serious. You think I'm laughing? I ain't laughing, bro. There's a time limit before I turn to the coat game and just get it.
Do you feel like as an entertainer? Do you feel like as an entertainer you have a time limit?
Absolutely. I think it depends on what we're gonna talk about this, or we're gonna parking lot it.
Talk about it.
Just get into it now.
We're gonna get to it real quick, and then we're gonna go to the topic. Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, I feel like it depends on what you're doing. I feel like let's break down entertainers.
Okay.
DJs, no time limit.
No.
Whoa, let me not say no. Let me not say no. All right, wait, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I don't know about one DJ that retired yet.
Let me say, Funk Flex is 61. Listen.
I'll be like, yo, DJ Clue. DJ Clue Flex.
So there's a time.
Wait.
All right, wait. Summer class. Simmer down. All right, wait. So the DJ gone. All right, so the DJ has a longer time limit, I think, than some other entertainers.
Right.
I think rappers have a time limit.
Yes, they do. Rappers
the shortest time limit. I'm tired of you 30s.
Yes,
trying to rap. End it.
Rappers got a time limit.
He's still rapping. He's 50.
If you're in it already, you're good.
I agree. If you're in it already, rappers definitely Peppy, rapper's time
Stop
limit
it.
is like literally.
Stop being
by the time
38
you-
talking about you got a mixtape
Yeah.
coming out, bro.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Rappers do have a time limit. It sucks. Because I don't think talent, period, should have a time limit. If you're an entertainer, you're an entertainer for life. That can change because you 30. That can change because you 40. But then they do. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And actors, they don't have a time
Actors
limit.
don't have a time limit.
But they could if they don't know how to play, to translate
Yes.
to a different. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think comics, I think comedians get it the best because real comics, they don't make it till the 35.
Yeah. That's a whole fact.
That's a whole-
And you know, remember this too. As an actor, Samuel L. Jackson got his first big break at like 40.
Yeah.
I think people be like, Samuel L. Jackson's been around. He was 40 when he started acting.
Yeah,
bro.
like you do the right thing was like one of the big roles and stuff.
He still was in his. He was like damn
Coming to
near
America,
40, bro.
Yes.
He was a
damn
nobody in Coming to America.
He was damn near 40 in that movie,
And
bro.
that was like 85.
Yeah, he was damn near 40.
That was like 85,
40,
bro.
The
40.
luckiest is comics and
30s.
actors because a real comedian don't make it to the like 35.
Yeah.
And we could go from Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
We could go from Dave Chappelle. They wasn't making noise till they was in like
32, I think 33. I think
33,
Tiffany Haddish was like 32. And she was a young guy, I
Tiffany
think.
Haddish was actually 35, 36.
Oh, she was- see?
When she did Girl Strip or whatever. Like, comedians
Yeah, you don't make it till late.
till you like 35.
But the same for comedy. Hold on. The same for comedy is that you have to learn to transition into talking about older, kids, grown stuff, and then you good.
And I believe it's the same thing with you. Now hear me out, y'all.
With
Hear me
who?
out.
With who?
Same thing with DJs. Listen, there's certain. Let's be real here.
So you
right?
gotta play old music?
Let's be real, right? DJs, respectfully.
You got an electric slide?
Respectfully. If you trying to come in your nightclub game, right? In your late 30s, you're already expired. That's a done deal.
No way.
That's
no
it.
way.
You had to be
No
in
way.
the clubs.
No
right?
way.
In
the camera on
your
there?
20s.
It's on them.
Put them on.
And I'm gonna
Listen.
argue with the dude who's in the
And
nightclub
let's be
like
real.
I know better
Let's
than
be
him.
real. Let's be real, right?
That's crazy,
You can start,
bro.
you can start in your teens, your 20s, your 30s. You in the club because guess what? Once you about to hit 40, right? Once you 40 something, you should not be in the clubs unless it is grown clubs. Respectfully, you do got DJs got a time limit. Because let's be real. Let's be real.
all right, hold
I'm
on.
not gonna name the big names. I respect the big dogs.
Holly Bag, I got you.
I grew up listening to Flex. I grew up listening to Mr. C. I grew up listening to DJ Clue. You know what I'm saying? Envy. All these big names. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain guys, they can't roll with the big boys anymore.
No, I get you.
can't.
You gotta say there's certain career in the entertainment thing. You already gotta be in the game.
Yes.
You could be as long you could be as long you
if
could
you
maintain
already
it.
in,
If you
right?
could maintain it.
So now here's the thing with the DJ thing, right? I feel as though when you get to a certain age, you need to transition from club to private, private / special occasion, and from there,
Baby showers, you mean?
yeah, from there,
Weddings, stuff like that?
From there, you can stay as a public platform on radio or as a radio personality.
I agree.
Period.
Okay, that's kind of the
There's no
same.
time limit.
All right,
There's
all
no
right,
time
There's no
limit
time
for
limit.
radio personality. There's none.
Okay,
There's no-
or radio DJ.
Yeah,
But,
radio DJ.
I feel like
There isn't.
for rappers, I feel like there's a time limit to get into the game.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But if you're already in the game, you could maintain it. Like
Yeah.
Big Mill is like 37,
Yeah.
38. He's
Yeah,
still doing
yeah.
music.
That's fine.
You get what I'm saying? But then if you look at
Kanye's
if
40s.
Kanye 40s,
40s.
is how you maintain your career as an entertainer, as a rapper. Because at the end of the day, Fetty Wap, I thought career was gonna be forever.
Yeah, one
And
hit wonder.
now Fetty Wap, I'm not gonna give you $3,000 for a hit.
Yeah, facts. And shout out to DJ Trace who got it locked on everybody in the comments, the congregation. Big up to y'all. They was agreeing to the DJ limit because again, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen it. I've seen dudes in their late 30s, in their 40s, trying to get up in the clubs. Why? You're not supposed to be in the clubs no more. Because let's talk about it outside the DJ aspect.
Talk about
right? Ladies, let's be real here. When you was in your 20s, right? When you was in your 20s, and then you see that dude in the club that was 40, what you look at him as? You look at him as a sugar daddy. You like, yo, what you doing here? What you doing here, old man? Like let's be real.
But
So my thing is this. If you a dude, you in your 40s, right? You a DJ in your 40s, in your late 40s, and you still trying to mac with the young Johns. This girl could be your whole daughter, my man. Like, what is wrong with you?
But like, no,
Your
no,
time
no,
has
no, no.
passed. You trying to get in the game around that time?
But I don't agree with that though.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. In a club, the girls be young. It be us in our 20s in a club.
Early 30s, yeah.
Early 30s. In the club, it be like underage girls in their 20s, right? And they be in their early 30s.
Yeah.
Right? The men now in the club, they be in their late 20s, early 30s, and their 40s. Let me tell you something with men. A man don't get it together until they're in their 30s.
Yeah, 30s. Absolutely.
So you're going to see a man in the club in their 30s because now they could afford to get a section. They could
that's
afford
true.
to get
Yeah,
body.
absolutely.
They
That's
could
true.
afford. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The men in the club be older than the women in the club because
true.
the men, now they could afford it. Because when you look at, if I go to the club and I see a 20-year-old man, unless you like a get money dude, I'm not talking to you. You don't got nothing.
Let's be real here. The young guys in the club right now, no disrespect, but y'all scammers.
The scammers and dealers.
The dudes, all the dudes who are under 30 years old, let's be real.
Scammers,
You're
yeah.
scammers.
They're scammers.
If I see you doing all of this, making this stuff, you driving
They-
the fastest whips and stuff,
they're scamming.
90% of the time you're scammers.
So-
You know what's crazy
There's
though?
a handful of dudes with the degrees and got their shit together before they're 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially wearing the stuff that they're wearing
Yeah.
and doing the things that they're doing. You're scamming, bro. Let's
You
be
know,
real.
you know
Let's
what
be
else?
real.
You know what else to that too? That's why I say people over 30 that's single is a cheat code because that's when you can afford to do things now. You over 30, you single, you in the club talking about, I'm trying to get a girlfriend. That's a cheat code because now you can afford the dates. Now you can afford the trips. Now you can afford the things that you couldn't in the 20s.
I don't feel like everybody in their 30s got it together.
Not everybody.
Nah.
You know, I think people get it together in their mid 30s when they're like 34, 35, 36. Because, like with men, a lot of y'all, honestly, like I said, y'all don't get good in bed till y'all 30. Y'all don't get money till y'all 30.
Listen,
y'all don't get into y'all career till y'all 30.
Listen.
Y'all 30s is y'all best years.
Uh-huh.
A woman is the mid 20s, late 20s, but a man, y'all best years is
You
in
know
y'all.
what? It's
got it
crazy
together.
because
I got it together when I go to my bed. You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah, it's so true.
I agree.
It's so true. I think.
I don't
That's
agree
a
with that.
fact.
Excuse me.
Pause.
God.
No, seriously.
Pause.
30-year-old
I agree with Danny.
30-year-old men are so attractive because that's when y'all got it together.
That's when we get it.
Yeah.
That's when y'all learn y'all
Yeah.
way in the bedroom.
Yeah,
That's when y'all
yeah.
learn how
Facts.
to
That's
get
when we get the
money.
confidence
That's
in
when y'all
the-
get the confidence. That's
Oh,
when
you
y'all
stroke
got
it
your
like
own
this.
place. That's when y'all got your
Oh, yeah.
own car. That's when y'all really getting money.
Yeah.
That's new to y'all. It's like y'all
It's true.
21-year-old girl.
It's true. You know what's crazy though? That's why. And then we got our other guest that walked in here today, Dory. We're gonna get her on in a second.
Yeah.
But that goes to other things too, with her saying that you get it together in your.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot where I was going with that because I damn there now.
In your
Dory.
30s, you
God
get it
damn
together in your
We
30s.
get it together at 30. I forgot I had a good point. It's gonna come back to me. We can move on from it for now.
Well, yeah, so let's go for a quick little music break and situate our guests, and we're gonna get to the main topics, right?
Yeah, we got some good topics. Damn, there's a good point. We're gonna get back to this damn point about the 30s. All right,
let's do it, man.
We'll be right back. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes, what's going on? Welcome back, everybody. I'm just saying, sure, all right, we here. More Fire said mistake. Somebody made a point earlier in the chat. Let me find it, man. I said I was gonna read it. It was about the hood. It was about being in the hood. You gotta continue to keep everybody and treat everybody like a family, and don't act like you on a pedestal when you leave. Something like that. So shout out to whoever wrote that, cause now y'all been talking so damn much in here. I can't find it. Can't be clubbing in the baby. Oh wait, more Fire said you can't be clubbing in the baby home climbing the cupboard for cereal with nobody watching the baby.
Facts.
Alright, yo, so alright, so before we move on, we got our guest that walked in also, man. We got the blessed with some comedians today. This is a very funny comedian. I had the honor of traveling with you in Las Vegas.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, a little story. This is Las Vegas, man. She's hilarious. Dory Dimples, you guys. Dory Dimples.
Hello. Good evening.
Yep.
What happens in Vegas stays in there. Not with me, man.
Everybody know what happened, how it went down, blow by blow.
Everybody, what happens in Vegas is
said, hold
on
on,
my
blow for
Twitter.
blow?
Is on my
Blow for blow.
Twitter.
He'll tell you blow for blow, yo. So when we was here,
When we
we
was
was
here,
over
bro,
there.
who's-
Dun, dun, dun.
Yo, what happens in Vegas is just follow me on Twitter.
Hilarious.
Yo, so the point that I was gonna make before we left, before we was talking about the 30 is because I was saying it's difficult for women to or for relationships to last when you meet a dude that's very young and they have to, and you have to adjust as he's developing into a man. Because you met him as a boy. This little boy, you met him now, and he's transitioning to a man while you already in your womanhood. And most women at that age, the power, I've been in the relationship, the power dynamic, because she's already in her bag, because she has, you know, developed whatever career, whatever she wants to do, she already knows what she's aiming towards. So she's a little here, and the dude is still a boy. And as that time goes now, this boy is developing into a man, and that adjustment is a very tough adjustment in relationships. That's why them 18-year-old high school sweetheart relationships don't last. Just FYI.
I agree with that. I feel like when you meet a man, and they're not ready, like if you date a man that's under 36, under 37, you gotta go with them. You know, they still gotta go to their whole phase. You know, they still gotta be able to, like, cause that's what they're gonna do. You gotta get it out your system. That's why like my homegirls would be like, oh, he shitted on me. I'm like, that's the right age. Let's give him some time. You know what I'm saying? Because women gotta understand, just because a man sleep with another woman doesn't mean like this man don't love you. Doesn't mean, it gotta do with growth. It gotta do with understanding. It gotta do with a lot of things why men do what they do. Not that we like men treat every woman they meet differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be laying in bed with you just to get a nut, but like, I'm not gonna be spending 3-4 days with you. I'm not gonna be doing things for you. I'm not coming to your appointment. I'm not coming to anything that you do. I'm just having fun with you. Compared to a girl that he really care about, he wanna do things for. Like, if you're sick, he gonna drop by. He gonna take you out. He gonna show you off. He gonna build with you. And that's different. And men it takes longer for men to grow up.
Yeah,
so
it does though. It does.
And what women don't understand, we usually date men that's a little older, and we be still young. We don't understand. Like, if we like 25, I'm dating a man that's 28. You expect a 28 man not to cheat? You really expect a 28 man not to cheat? Now let's add some things. A 28 man, that guy is staying together. That guy is money together. That got a nice spot. What you don't understand, once you're in a relationship, that man became even more attractive to a single woman.
Ooh, then Dory, what are you about to say, Dory?
I feel like it doesn't matter the age. Men cheat, people cheat, no matter what. You get what I'm saying? And then also with the whole growing apart from each other, when certain people, when you make that commitment to go through those metamorphoses with those people. You get what I'm saying? Because the whole about life is all about growth and changing. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You get him through his whole years. You get him through his settled years, and then when his balls is saggy, you gotta be there too.
I agree though. But remember, I didn't say.
There's gonna be a point when his shit drop, and you won't have to catch them
Fact.
shit. You know?
I didn't say. I agree.
Catch it now.
You're not growing apart, but it's an adjustment.
But if
it's a hard adjustment. You might not be growing apart.
We're gonna go together.
But that's to Dory's point.
Right.
That's to Dory's point.
Right.
If you able as a dude. That's why I say it all the time, and I say it here for everybody on this show. I always say it. At some point in a relationship, whether you like to hear this or not, it's not about love anymore. It's about conscious decisions to make to stay with that person.
True.
Love ain't gonna keep it no more.
It don't.
When you together 5-10 years, it ain't love no more. I'm making these conscious decisions because I care about my partner.
And I agree. Honestly, after I hit it 6 times, and I already know what the feels like. If I'm with you after I hit it a few times, it's because I really want to. I want to be with you. Because after you have sex with somebody for a few times, let's just say you've been having sex with somebody for a year or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's not about the sex no more.
I don't know.
Don't take away the sex from me.
One man for 15 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? 15 years of my life.
Another bar.
I had sex with one man.
That's a whole kid.
Okay.
Right. The magnitude of that penis.
Continue. The magnitude. Was it the girth of the penis?
It was the girth, the magnitude. He was my good friend. He paid for everything. Mind you, I know all his kids. I know all his baby mothers. You get what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
You get what I'm saying? This is the type of.
I get no, but the thing is, don't get that confused. Don't get that confused. Don't get that confused.
Ahead,
some men are really good in bed. Some men really know how to
Amen.
act.
Thank the Lord.
Some men are really, really good in bed. You're gonna take his love. You're gonna take his lust. You're gonna take his heaven on earth. It's just really good sex.
It's some good
Some men is really good.
Ooh, don't curse. Don't curse.
Sorry, really good loving.
Yeah, some men is really good in bed. You can't deny that, but after, like, if you don't have no connection with that man, even though I didn't have sex with men where the sex was amazing, and I don't talk to them no more. I don't care about having sex with them no more. But I didn't have sex with men where the sex is really amazing and we got a vibe. And a lot of time you stay, you think the sex is so great. You're not staying for the sex. Forget the sex. You staying for the vibe.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, come on, Dory. You never vibe with somebody, Dory?
Right, that's why you say, oh, we good friends.
You never vibe with somebody?
Listen,
Wait,
first of all,
before you go there, I need to find out more about this 15-year
let me just say the
sexual
let me say
relationship.
one comment. The vibe is what makes the sex better.
Yeah.
The better the vibe, the better. But go ahead.
I got questions, Dory. I got questions.
I want to hear that too.
Now listen. Right? You said
15 years.
wait. She said 15 years. She knew all the kids.
She met the
She
kids.
knew the baby mamas.
She met the wives.
Right?
The baby moms.
So here's a big question, right? What was y'all status throughout these 15 years?
Good question.
Why didn't marry you?
Best friend.
Y'all been having sex.
That was my best friend.
That's
Best
why you
friend.
trust.
That was my best friend.
Okay, so wait. Since that was your best friend, right? Since your best friend, y'all were able to connect on a more on a bigger level than physical.
Clearly a big level.
Big level, right?
Yeah, big.
Now, was there any time that your emotions became stronger than wanting to be just friends?
Yes.
Okay, and how did you suppress that?
Oh, well, we stopped talking for like 3 years.
That's what I'm saying.
It finally came to a point that I can't do this no more. You think that you're okay with it, but when it's time for you really to, come together and you really see what this person has been doing, and like, you've been with a lot of women.
Yeah.
I've seen you in a lot of relationships. You get what I'm saying? What's going to be different
That's
now?
the question. If that been your best friend for 15 years, you said that's your best friend. Like, so if I have a best friend, I'ma care about you. I might want to see the best for you. So if that been your best friend for 15 years and y'all been having sex for 15 years, right? 15 years.
15
not 5,
years.
not 6. 15
High school,
years.
college.
High school, college,
15.
your grown years. So why he never wife you up? Why he never put a baby in you? Why he never proposed to you? What happened in between?
Oh, well, I also, too, was in some relationships that I was like, I think I'm in love, so we just can do
But
it.
y'all are friends with like
Right.
friends with benefits. Friends with benefits.
So y'all was on the low.
Friends with benefits.
Why it never
forever
happened?
side piece.
Why it never happened for y'all?
She didn't want it to.
She didn't want it to.
She don't sound like she even
Because
wanted it
at the end of
to.
the day,
He's a Gemini too. You get what I'm saying? Do
She
I
ain't
want
wanted
this?
to.
You get what I'm saying? I know the other side of him. Do I want you?
I don't disagree with you because now I deal with I've been dealing with a dude on and off for like 5-6 years. We don't mess around no more or whatever, not like that. But I never wanted nothing from him, and we were good friends. I have so much love for him, whatever. But I never wanted no marriage from him. I never wanted no kids from him. I just wanted what we had, which is like we friends, and you look out for me. I deal with you, and I never wanted anything more. And I tell him that if he hear this right now, he's not gonna be shocked. I'm like, I don't want no kids from you.
And the thing about it with the guy, with the 15 years, he takes care of his. When I mean he take care of his, everybody's taken care of. Everybody's taken care of. We go out, I don't have to pay for nothing. He picking me up, he dropping me off. You get what I'm saying?
But that's what a man is supposed to do. Like that's why.
But not all. She found one.
You get what I'm saying? He
Not
holds
all.
it down.
If I-
No, you're supposed to do. Yeah,
Not all.
But
Supposed
by
to be.
any
Not
means
all.
necessary. You get what I'm saying? That I respect. By any means necessary.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
makes sure everybody's good. And that's like,
And I
that's
respect
good.
that,
turn
but
on.
I just feel like I'm not gonna go out with no man that can pay for things, that can pick me up, drop me off. I'm not doing that. That's how women supposed to get treated.
Oh.
We just lower our standard.
Hold on though. Remember what she said? She said that was my best friend.
Yes.
As a best friend, he's not entitled to do those things.
Oh, you entitled. You entitled.
Those are choice.
You're entitled.
So now the fact that
you're entitled.
now listen. The fact that it was a choice for him to do those things, that shows more. That shows more of a turn on for her to him. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, for her or from him.
Well,
from him.
he
Excuse me.
did it because they were friends and he respected her. He respected her in their friendship.
that's you just a man
I hate
like
when
that.
y'all men do that.
You just a man like that because if I'm the woman of the hour, I'm I'm gonna get that treatment. He just do that like that. You get what I'm saying? That's him.
I hate when y'all men do that. Y'all entitled. If you penetrating me, you entitled to do a lot for me. Once I give my body to you, you supposed to do certain things.
I agree.
That's the
Supposed
body.
to pay for things. Make sure that I'm good. If I need you there, like women be giving out. That's why I said vagina is not free. I keep thinking vagina is free. It's
not free.
either you're gonna give me time, attention, or money.
It's not
Which one
free.
you gonna give me?
It's not free. I love that. Get that T-shirt.
The minute you're in the drawers, I respect.
Vagina's not
Yeah,
I understand.
Like
You know
that
what I'm
girl
saying?
deserves the
What's he
world.
say?
She deserves a house.
Not
She
free.
deserves a car. She deserves her name, and if he die, like
In the will.
In the will.
In the will.
In the will.
Let me really bang y'all in the head though.
Too far.
Let me really bang y'all in the head though.
I'm
Go,
telling you,
Dory,
if
gotta
a
spin
woman-
to it.
And when you deal, I want men to understand it. When you deal with a woman, if she giving you really good intimacy, really good sex, you gotta take care of her.
Absolutely, I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
You don't just get good sex anyway.
I'm gonna give you Uber Eats. I'm gonna give you Uber Eats. Okay.
Go ahead, Dory. What's the spin to this?
Whole whammy with the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So, guy with 15 years, right?
Yeah.
I've been with his brother for like maybe the last almost 10 years.
Oh my.
What? His blood brother?
Brother almost look like twins. I'm dead serious.
Okay, so we have
again.
So Dory, what are you here today for? I'm here to confront
And to this day, he does not know that I've been with his brother for this long.
So you telling me right now?
And no wife and kids.
No. You telling me? You not lying now. Don't lie to me now.
I'm 100%.
So you telling me you been fucking him and his brother at the same time?
It wasn't at one time it happened around the same year, but after I stopped messing with him, I was dealing with his brother.
I gotta get my Jerry Springer voice on.
You see what
Hold
they
on.
working
More
with,
fire,
son?
pause, blow
Hold
for
on.
blow.
Here we go.
Dead serious.
Here we go. Hi, welcome to the Jerry Springer Show,
I'ma
ladies and
just head
gentlemen.
out.
So that's it right there. You get what I'm saying? That's not. If he was to find out, he would die.
You just keep it in the family. That's what it is.
He would. I kept it on the block.
Oh, gangster with it. She's gangster with it. She's gangster with it. It's called accountability.
We need more women like you.
It's called it is what it is. It's called savage, no fancy.
I thought I was a savage because
Son, that is the best secret to this day. That the fact that
so who's
like.
better in bed? Him or the
Oh
brother?
my God.
Okay, no.
Hold on.
15 years.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Good.
It's a valid question.
No cussing.
The styles are different, but because 15 year is more passion, but his brother, yo, he be young.
Let me tell you. You know, she said something.
That's a blow back out versus vibe.
Wait, frontal off, neck.
Frontal off.
No, but that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you. Can I say some crazy stuff? Don't judge me.
Okay.
A woman could
Clean.
be having sex with 4 different men because every man have sex differently.
Yeah.
I might be having sex with you. You're very passionate. You kissing on me. You touching me. You cuddling. And I might be having sex with the next dude. I don't get that passionate side. He just breaking my back out. And might just be having sex with that other dude because he just like eating my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, different things like that.
We lost the show.
That's so funny because Dave's gonna be like, Dory, where did you come from?
I know, right?
I'm gonna be like, yo,
Danny's like, I found my soulmate.
She's talking about three. Talk about 3 in one night.
No, you know what? I'll never
We lost the show. We lost the show. We lost the show.
I have nothing to do with this. Let's just try to
She's like, I got nothing to do with it. Oh my God. All right, let's reel it. We lost the show. We lost the show.
Before we
Let's cool down for a minute.
Yeah, let's
That's hilarious.
Let's cool down.
Hold on.
Let's cool down.
Yeah. Come
we
on.
lost the show.
Before we move on from that, let's go down. But before we move on from that, right? Do you feel like a man could be everything for a woman, where she doesn't need no other man to do like no sexual pleasure, like no
with communication.
Yes.
With communication.
Yes.
And that's only with communication.
Very hard.
Because I say this all the time.
But yes.
I argue about this a lot of times I've argued about this in my past relationships, right? A lot of times, right? People, and Kev, you agree because we talk about this all the time.
Yeah,
we talk about this. Like, a lot of people do not know how to communicate with their partner.
Yes.
And it's very important.
Yes.
Because a lot of times you expect us, right? Men, this goes to men and women. I'm not targeting one gender, right? You expect your partner to know what you're thinking all the time.
It's a problem. Yes.
They're not going to know all the time. No, you can't expect the person. It takes plenty of time to learn your partner. It can take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years to learn your partner. You think you know your partner. No. Learning your partner is a lifetime process.
I'm not Miss Cleo.
It's a lifetime process, bro.
I'm not Miss Cleo.
You understand? So at the end of the day, if you feel a way, I'm gonna, as I grow with you, I'm going to learn you.
Yeah.
But there's certain times where if you feel a way and you see I'm not getting it, you're supposed to talk to me and let me know what am I doing wrong. So in the future, if I want to compromise with you, I want to make you happy, I'm gonna learn that. It's a learning process.
It's possible, but it's hard.
Wanting to learn.
They have to want to learn.
They have to want to learn.
Amen.
And then they just find some people that you meet too off the bat that's like, dang, a whole bunch of stuff, y'all gel together, the vibe is together, and you just build off of it. But yes, I truly believe there is one man can satisfy one woman.
But I think, but let me say this: Danny's right though, because you meet everybody for different reasons.
Yes.
So to make that satisfaction from one person, you have to make them the reasons. Like, you got to make them the other dudes. You got to make them what they're lacking. If he's not as fly as the person that you normally are with, you got to make him have that swag. If his personality's not like this dude that you like, you got to tell him, I want you to compliment me more. If he's not take a class. The things that you would cheat on him for, he can work on.
Yes.
But you got to make him work on
what
it.
I'm learning now, from what I'm hearing, what I'm hearing, women is a lot like men. We just more secretive.
Yes,
We
absolutely.
are a lot like men.
Yes, because they don't want you
men are
stronger
very
than them.
loud
Yes.
with what they do, and I don't care what I do. But a woman will be doing whatever she's doing for years, and you will never know.
Yes.
Nope.
She will laugh with you. She will do anything with you. And I met somebody where I feel like he was pretty much satisfying in every way, like personality, sex rise, drive and everything, and goals and funny and like my Willie. But like, I'm not expecting him to be faithful to me now of my own insecurities, because I'm like, damn, if it's all that, what these other girls are thinking. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, I'm kind of like, I'm satisfied. One thing I'm like, if I'm satisfied, let's just say I'm with a man and I'm satisfied, and I know for a fact he's cheating or having sex with other women, I'm not gonna go have sex with other men to compete with him, because I just feel like, oh, he's having sex with other women, I'm gonna have sex with other men. Once I'm satisfied, I'm good. Just do your thing, have fun. As long as you making sure I'm good, I'm great. But what's happening is now that I know you're not faithful to me or you're not trustworthy, if somebody come along
and give you the time and attention,
I'm not gonna say no. That's the only downfall of this whole thing. I'm gonna entertain it.
So can we transition?
Yes.
I'm gonna transition. There's a few things. There's something that I grabbed from Danny's page to transition to about splitting a bill 50-50 on the first date. And then and another question is when do you get comfortable around your dude? When is it that you should show the true person that you are? Taking your hair off. However you dress in the house, fart if that's the case. So I don't know which one we
okay.
go.
Let's go to the date, and then we're gonna talk about being who you are, right?
So do the 50-50 you want to talk
50-50
about. So on Danny's page, they were arguing about when you could do a 50-50 on a first date.
On the first
splitting on a first date.
To be honest with you, out of men just being gentlemen, it's always been the nature, right, for us men to pay for a woman that's we're taking out, right? It's always been common courtesy for us to provide transportation to whatever activity we decide to do. It has always been courtesy for us to pay for it. It's always been courtesy for us to make sure that you get home safely, right?
Okay.
When it comes to splitting a bill, I've never been a person for it. You know what I mean? Or especially on the first date. You know, if a woman decides to take me out, I'm totally for it. But I wouldn't prefer it on the first date because I want to make sure that she knows that I have the common courtesy to know how to treat a woman.
Right.
You asking to split a bill is kind of.
So can she take you out on the first date? You said you'd be okay with her paying everything.
I wouldn't. Not for the first date. Okay. The second date is cool.
If it was her idea, you're still gonna pay the bill.
You wouldn't even accept that. You like nah.
No, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna go out with you.
Look at Dory.
Heck, I'm gonna go out with you, but I want to pay for it.
Go ahead, Dory.
You want me to do what on the first date? You must not want these blessings I got in between my legs. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It's a blessing.
Is that what you don't want me to rain these blessings upon you? Is that what you're trying to 50, first 50. That's 3 months in type of behavior. That's, you know what I mean? That's not first date type of behavior. 50.
Not first date type
you
behavior.
could ask me to leave a tip. I got you. But 50. Oh, you definitely ain't trying to get nothing in the, you know.
But I believe in the argument, because this was when you were on 8 at the table, right? I believe the argument that I don't know his name on the show. I love that you when y'all do that show, great content. Shout out to you and that team. So I think his argument was saying if the date was trash. He was like, we splitting the bill. I don't want to be here. The date was trash.
Let's be
this
honest.
is corny. You whack. I don't want to see you no more.
Let's be
I'm splitting this bill. So I thought it was interesting just hearing that.
What do you feel about that?
Let's be honest.
Danny jumped down his throat when I watched
let's be honest. We are in 2022.
Yeah.
A bill gonna pop out, and the bill about to be $200 to like $400. What is $200 to $400? If you can pay that, stay home. Like when you going on a date, you gotta go in there with an open mind. It might work out or it might not work out.
You see the
Wait a
chat?
minute,
You see
hold
the chat? So somebody said,
200, okay.
as a man, you ask a woman on the first date, you can't ask to split the bill on the first date. Somebody else said we can split a bill. I don't know if that's a woman or a man.
That's a woman.
That's a woman. We can split the bill, but while I wait for my receipt, I'm never hanging out with him again.
Women that think you could split a bill, they deserve to be by themselves. They deserve to be alone. They don't deserve no man because you don't know your value, baby girl.
If she stays with him. If she stays with him.
You learn your value. But the thing is, let's talk real stuff. A lot of women take care of men. I'm not taking care of a man. I'm not doing it. If I'm dealing with a man and something happens, I'm gonna hold you down. No cap. I'm gonna hold you down. But I'm not gonna give you that, satisfaction. Oh, she's gonna take care of me. A lot of women take care of men.
Yeah.
There's a difference. So
women let men drive their cars, stay in their house, go out, they go to work, let them cheat on them, cook for them, like support. A lot of women do that because they're desperate for love. I'm not desperate for love. And me not taking care of a man doesn't mean like I'm not gonna take care of you. If I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? If I see you go through something, I'm gonna hold it down.
Can I ask
that
one
transitions to a
question?
perfect thing.
Wait,
Go ahead, Dory.
what dinner you having that's $400 the first night? What are you eating?
You know what it is? Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go, Dory. Here we go, Dory. Here we go.
What's a good price?
Hold on.
That's what I asked.
You know why Danny said that is because in this time of day, right? In 2022, people want to be fancy. Everybody want to live the foreign life. Everybody want to wear foreign clothes. Everybody want to drive foreign cars, and not even in that good. Well, no, hear me out, right? Before, let's be real. Before a decade ago,
Applebee's was cool.
A decade ago, Applebee's was okay. Fridays was okay.
Olive Garden was okay on the first date.
First date. 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go to PM.
Now you gotta go Tao. Now you gotta go to Peter Luger's. Now you gotta go to Roof Chris.
Now Roof is not even lit anymore. Roof is not lit.
Right.
And you're paying $100, $125 a steak at Roof Chris. And that's not even lit anymore.
Yeah.
The thing is that
now you have to have lobster and steak on the first date.
In age, it is necessary, right, to the urban community, right, to have money and spend a large amount of money. Everything you wear, right?
Let me ask Dory real quick. What's a good amount for a first date?
What's a good amount for a date?
A good bill.
See, that's the problem. When I eat by myself, I could do 100 easily.
Right.
By myself. But if you said 400, I'm like more like 250 because then maybe let's go to the hotel. I'm thinking about hotel money later. I want to make sure that hotel money and a little, strawberries with chocolate.
Baby, you see? This is what
Let me get one.
I'm conservative.
I'm conservative. So what's a good number for you?
This is where it
Go
doesn't
ahead.
make sense. She said by herself, she spent
By herself is
$100 at a regular restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? So now you're going on a
Yeah.
nice date. You think $200 is gonna do for two people?
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Haitian lover.
Oh,
Before we
I
transition,
don't need that, though.
No,
Me?
let me ask you
I
something.
don't need
no,
that.
hold on. Let me ask you something.
Go
Let's
ahead.
transition.
Let's do that.
I'm not leaning this anyway. I just want to know the answer straight up.
Straight up.
If you on a date with a girl and you see that the bill is $400,
Yeah.
are you thinking anything about continuing the date? Is it turning you on or turning you off, or it doesn't matter? Just curious.
To be honest with you, and y'all can call me.
Because I can answer it too.
Y'all can call me conservative.
Just
I'm not
curious.
going to spend 400 unless it's a serious date. Unless
too.
me and you, my girl already. I'm not spending 400
It's
on my.
so
I'm not on a
crazy
possibility.
because
On a
let me tell
possibility.
you,
On a
This
first
is-
date,
yeah.
no,
On a
I gotta
first
really,
date.
if I'm
Unless-
really
you said you my girl.
impress you, yeah, I'm gonna be like,
$400.
I
Let
like
me
her.
explain myself. $400 is actually very good for a date. Let me explain why. Because we live in 2022. When I break 100, it's done. When I go to a regular restaurant, like it could be a restaurant I go to, like in Canarsie, it'd be like 150, 200 for like two people.
Yeah, with drinks and
that's
food,
a
yeah.
regular.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
regular restaurant.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
feel
for
me
sure.
now? If we go to STK, if we go to Tao, if we go to Catch, if we go to these restaurants,
I agree.
It does
it's
go.
I
gonna go
agree.
like
You right.
200
No.
to
But the problem is,
You more
like
so right.
DJ said, the 400 spent. If that 400 spent, we're in a relationship. I could spend 400
No,
on a
not
date
in a
with you,
relationship.
but I don't know if I'm gonna do that on a
Not a
first date.
I
That's
took a
what
man
it
on
I'll
a
is.
date.
spend it for you, yeah. But I don't know first date. I don't know.
I took a man on a date. I'm like, I'm gonna take you on a date. The thing, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for real. I took him on a date. The date was like $350, and I paid that. He said, "Can I pay for the tip?" I'm like, "No, daddy, I got this. If I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna
You
take
gonna do
you.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. That's the price for a date. A date in New York City
It is.
from $200 to $400.
That's your
You
time
can
on
spend
date.
it. You can
You
spend
know,
it. You can
you
spend
right.
it.
You right.
It's just the first date
It's
part
first
that's making me
date.
go.
Listen.
I just met you. I just met you. I don't know.
I went to Applebee's with somebody, and the date came for like $220. Applebee's.
All right, now people game.
You can spend it.
Here's my situation, right? Here's my situation. The reason why it's not like that with me, is because, again, like I said, that 400 I'm gonna spend on my woman, right? There's two reasons why, right? I'm gonna say to you, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do the first date for 400 because number one, on the first date, I'm taking this opportunity to get to know you, right? So now there's a good chance that me getting to know you, right? I see that we're not gonna vibe, right? And we're never gonna vibe. So that means I took this opportunity as, me spending 400 is a waste of
And then
time
answer the
and a
question
waste
after.
of money, right? So now, but here's the thing I'm talking about, right? I rather apply that $400 to something that is beneficial for you.
Answer I am.
You get what
I
I'm
am
saying?
more of
So
whatever.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you said to me, there was a girl I was talking to, you know what I'm saying, where she was like, well, I was just talking to, like just getting to know her, right? And her birthday came up, and she's like, oh, I just came back from town. I spent this. I'm not going out because I spent this money. I went over my budget. I said, here, I cashed up $150. I said, here, go pay a bill.
Good. Yeah.
Go pay a bill, a light bill, something towards your house.
Oh,
or
now you
something
wanna
like
pay
that.
bills on the
Right?
first date?
No, women I dealt with.
No, that wasn't first date. Wasn't first date.
Well, this is the thing.
It wasn't first date.
I'd
It
rather
wasn't first
apply
date.
if I'm apply a large amount of money, right, towards someone that I'm getting to know. I'd rather it be something that's beneficial for
Answer
you.
I am
But
more
it's
question. You look at answer that question because I want to know too.
What question was?
You don't see I am
Why
more.
can't we go to a regular restaurant on a first date?
Why can't we know more?
This is that's why we said
You still gotta pay
society.
like
I want to know from you guys. I want to know
$200.
from y'all too, the
Right,
ladies too.
so why is it that we
wanna know
cannot
from
go
them.
to a franchise restaurant? Let's
Why
say
can't
that.
we go to
Okay.
Olive Garden on the
Applebee's.
first
Let
date?
me,
Garden.
let me
Yeah.
tell you something. My last date, like the last dude I dealt with, we went to a regular restaurant, right? We went to a regular restaurant and it was literally late. Like, I'm really like a rock star kind of vibe. We could go to somewhere at 2 o'clock in the morning, like on So we went to like a late dinner, and the bill.
Diner?
No, not a diner. It was
But
just
a
like
chain, like a
somewhere
regular restaurant.
Like it was a regular restaurant.
Not
It
like
wasn't
a
nothing
steak in,
fancy. It wasn't
okay.
no
No
steak
surf and turf,
or
okay.
nothing. I'm very open. It's not about the money, but I'm trying to
Okay.
tell y'all the point I'm trying to make is we live in 2022 where $100
Yeah.
is like
That is
$20.
It is. It is.
Right.
That's the
It is.
point
No,
I'm
you're
trying to
right.
make because
She's
when
right.
we
It is.
went there, the bill was still like $200 and something. Then we went back home because I let him hit on the first night.
Ooh, spicy.
It was not even about none of that. You feel me? It wasn't about the money. Then we woke up, we went to Philippe Chop, and then he paid for me and my friends. It wasn't about the money. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, this time we live in is very expensive. Guys, it's for to fill a full tank is over $100
now. It's crazy.
What are we talking about?
All right.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
You know, we're not back in the day where $20 you could do this and that. Like we're in a day where like $100 is really like $20.
Yeah.
So let me ask this too. I saw this. My man's posted this on his page. He wrote it. And he wrote, "Women in their 30s and you're single," and then he did that face and wrote, "Why?" Kind of like, why is it? I guess he's asking, is it all right for women in their 30s to be single? Why? Is it all right? Is it a decision? Is it cool?
Why can women be single at any age?
I think
it's popping.
I think the reason why women are single in their 30s.
Can I answer from
40s,
a woman who's in her 30s?
Yes, I want you to answer. Tell me if I'm right.
Let's hit a man first.
It's an answer. That's really a question.
Yeah.
It's the question. I would love for you to answer, Dory, right? The question, I think, personally, is it that, right, a woman in her 30s knows exactly what she wants. So she's not willing to settle down, right, for what's given to her, but she's willing to settle down for the needs and the requirements that she deserves. That's why she's single. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, that's nice. No, that's what I'm saying. Are you 37 going on 40? Thank you. Let me talk. I'm in that age range. She does still. I was like, I am an old petunia. Okay,
but let me tell y'all.
The fact that she said petunia.
Y'all want to talk about age. Y'all want to talk about why the woman in their 30s is still single. Why is women having babies and they're not married? Like,
that's next.
Listen, let me tell you something. Marriages is dead in America. Marriages is dead in 2022.
All right, don't.
There is no more marriages. All I go is baby showers. Or come to my baby shower. Or come to my baby shower. Or come to my baby shower.
That's
after
next.
the baby shower, after the baby shower, 1 year later, me and my baby daddy, we're not together anymore.
Yeah, she got
it's
a point.
only baby daddy.
She got a point.
There's no real relationship.
She got a point.
And everybody that I know that's married, and 2 years later they got a divorce or they're cheating on each other. Nobody's really happy. We're in a messed up world.
Yo, that's funny you said that because the next one is the divorce rate is so high because people are ready for weddings but not marriages. But we gonna hold it. Let's hold it. Let Dory answer. That's funny you said that. Let's hold it.
Weddings. I have yet to go to a wedding.
Let's hold it.
And I thought people get married in their late 20s. So what's up, Frank?
Go ahead, Dory. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Here we go.
No, I mean. See, the thing is, I have gone through a lot of stuff, and I have friends who are married, and then I have friends who are single. They got their multi-million-dollar business, they got their multi-million-dollar house, and they focusing on me. But the guys that they like hanging on the block. You get what I'm saying? I have a lot of friends like that. And what you look like going to these corporate meetings and then you bringing your dude who just slinging whatever he's still slinging in 2022. But that's the type of gentleman that you like. And then when you have a corporate gentleman, he don't know how to do it correctly in the bedroom. He want to be a Poindexter too. This is where you get, gutter. You get what I'm saying? And we do have a certain standard. Like, I need somebody who has a certain type of capital. You don't even have to have a lot of money. Just as long
capital.
as
I like that.
you get what I'm saying.
Capital.
At these, credit score. I got limited baby mamas because at my age they come with plenty. I keep trying to tell you that. It's just a lot of different things, But
I think people it's not back in the 80s where people are getting married at 18. People are getting into relationships. People are getting married before they have sex. It's not that no more. We live in a very
different
dysfunctional.
It's not dysfunctional. It's just that women now are waiting later because right now is the time to make the money, time to grind.
She said the problem is some people settling at any age. Settling, she said.
Women back in the days were they were housewives. We're not housewives no more.
There's a lot of housewives still.
We're making the millions. We making money. We have our own career. We paying our own rent. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna come for less at this point.
Yeah.
See, and I see it from both sides because I see all the multi-million, but then I seen a lot of girls that I went to high school with. They have 4 kids and they happy raising them 4 kids. It's so crazy.
It's what you're happy with, but then the thing is, a lot of times,
and they husband take care of them fully.
A lot of a housewife. What do you mean? Now, it's either you want to be a housewife or you don't want to be a housewife. You get what I'm saying? But now we live in a place where
Everybody got to hustle too because, like you said, everything getting expensive.
Yeah, everything is getting expensive, but that's the truth. You can't. It's just like when you're like, oh, I don't want to pay rent. I would never want to pay rent till I die. I don't want to pay rent. But let's think about it. Everything is so expensive now. If you get with a dude, if it's a regular dude that's not really making that type of money, I'm gonna have to help him. I don't like paying rent. I don't want to pay rent. I would rather die to pay rent. But if I really find a dude, I'm really trying to rock with him, and I see his potential, I'm gonna have to help because that's the evil of believing. Rent is expensive.
We need to adapt. That's the biggest thing. It's not the same time as it used to be before. And then let's keep it real. In the 80s and the 90s, you know, one person's income was sufficient to maintain a household. You had mortgage that was way cheaper. But since time and evolution has progressed, the economy has progressed, then changes has to be made. We have to adapt. So it's very difficult for one person to sustain a household. Remember what I said? A household with numerous people he has to provide for with an income less than 100K.
And you can't do that.
It's impossible. This is why you have to have a combined income, right? A combined income of over 100K to sustain a household. Combined over you and your partner.
Not to put bread out there, me and my partner is well over that, and it's still hard.
And it's still difficult.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we well over that.
That's crazy.
And it's hard still, bro.
Two kids.
Let me get that Haitian
you got 2 kids?
Yeah.
Wait, how?
Yeah.
You 40?
Almost. Damn near.
Almost.
35.
30. No,
35.
yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think this man was 30.
No. Finish
We
this.
were the same age.
Okay.
Finish.
But one thing
Go, Dory. Go.
I'm no longer looking at a man for his potential. It's either you got it or you don't at this point. I cannot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait for you to try to still think that you Lil Wayne. It's not. It's not happening, Papa.
But I just feel
So
like
you see what DJ? Oh, you
you
didn't
can
see
look
it.
at a man with potential when you're at a certain age. If I'm like 18, okay, he got potential. We're gonna build together. Blah blah blah. That's when you coming in at 18, and then we both don't got nothing. If you coming in, I'm in my late 20s. I got 50,000. I'm expecting to see 50,000 from you too. Save it. If I got 100K, I want to see that. I'm not trying to build with somebody that don't got nothing and I already got my thing. Like for what? I think building is something that happened at a young age. Once you pass 25 and nobody's trying to build with you if you don't got nothing, what the hell?
Now motivate. Say
No, I was gonna say DJ Kingston said we are not in traditional times, so we can't look at things in traditional ways.
Now Kingston Live. Kingston, pick up yourself, Kingston Live. What you call it now? As you're saying, like have that person, like you just said, like if you're making a certain bracket, right? And then you want to motivate your partner to increase their income. Now, if it's the other way around where you are the provider, you are the breadwinner, so now you're making a large sum of money, and now your partner, your wife, or your wife is who's taking care of the children at home. Let her motivate you in different ways. There's different ways of motivation. It doesn't have to be financial. Let her be a supporter. Let her push you. Let her be there for you, and take ease off your back, so that way you can create certain ways or certain opportunities to make more money.
You know how confident you have to be able to do that, and that's the problem with a lot of relationships. Whoever, like if the dude is making a lot of money, I'm not gonna speak for women, but I've been in situations where because my resume looks better, she's now insecure, and instead of supporting, she feels like I'm leaving.
I feel like,
and I'm not going anywhere. Just support what I'm doing instead of being like, why you out? Where you going? I got you. Just
don't mix insecurity with a lack of love. I feel like when you love somebody, you just want to do things for them, even if that person not in your bracket, even if that person is not the typical type you usually date. You do things for people because you love them. I do things for my family because I love them. I will kill for them because I love them. Just so if a man could get me to the point where I love you, you probably gonna get my last dollar.
I like that
I'm probably
phrase.
gonna hand it over. You feel me? A lot of women, they're like, it's insecurity. A lot of things we don't do is insecure. Oh, why you going out so late? Why you?
That's true.
You insecure that somebody gonna find him and they're gonna want to keep him, and you're not giving him enough. And you don't feel like you enough for that person.
That's what
a lot of times people get insecure because they don't feel like they are enough.
No, 100%.
Wow.
So when I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm enough. So if I see you going out, I'm gonna try to stop that.
No, makes sense.
That makes sense. So now let's go about the getting comfortable. When is it that you show the person your true self? if you're dating.
Ladies.
I feel like a lot of people try to put on and impress
What's
and not like.
What's comfortable?
Ladies.
When do I
FaceTiming without makeup.
When do I see you without makeup with your hair with your hair not done?
No wig.
No wig.
No hair done.
All right.
Without
2 years.
makeup. 2 years?
I lived with a man for almost 2 years, and he never saw my real hair.
That's
Let me tell you something. I get comfortable. Like if I deal with you, I'm comfortable. You feel me? Like when I go deal with you, first of all, that's not what you. When I go deal with a dude, all I got on is some socks, my hair tie up. You feel me? No makeup on, and we chilling. That's me. You know, I don't like wearing clothes in
the house. In the house.
I don't. I'm butt ass naked. You feel me? But there's certain things I'm never gonna be comfortable with. If I get married, you never gonna see me take a shit. I'm never gonna doodle in front of you. I'm never gonna doodle in front of you if I get married. You're never gonna see my real hair if I get married. You're never gonna see my real. I know you're comfortable with never seeing my real hair, or you're never gonna see me, take a
take a poop.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have two bathrooms.
Hold on, you go to work.
You gotta have.
I still want my men to see me as a sexy woman, and taking a doodle is not sexy.
Let me read this comment. Let me read this comment. She said, "We need to adapt according to the era as well as do what works for you in a situation, not comparing to somewhat unrealistic standards because it's hurting the image that we have for relationships."
Yes, listen, ladies, I want to see you without your makeup. It's going to take some time. You don't got to show me the Meek Millies right away. Nah, it's good. You don't got to show me the Meek Millies. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Fool me, right? Keep me full. That's okay. But I do really, really want to see you without your makeup because I want to know what I'm waking up to. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm going to love you less. It's not that I say I'm not going to be there you throughout your good looking times and your bad looking times, because there's going to be days where the beard is not shaped up.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I am more upset it too. That's why I always say first dates need to be not dinner. It needs to be something fun and activity where
I agree.
And make her do something she doesn't normally do. Make the woman scared, fear. No, not even a pool. You do something exciting, fearful, something that she hasn't normally done. Make her uncomfortable so you can see the real her. But always tell people do that.
No, I want to sleep
First
over.
date should be an activity.
I need to sleep over.
But makeup
Good activity,
is nothing.
man.
I feel like men be like, I want to see you without your makeup on. When I go deal with dude, I don't ever have my makeup on. When I go to your house, I don't have my makeup on.
That's you, but that's not the large demographic of women.
I don't believe women literally go and they have a full face of makeup on.
Yes,
a lot of women
they do. And they may not beat their face to the gods. You know what I'm saying? They don't got mad foundation.
So being comfortable is makeup. If that's really what's important to you.
Certain women,
I think so.
They need makeup.
That's not being comfortable to me.
For you, yeah.
If a woman want to have makeup on 24/7, that's on her. I think being comfortable is being able to talk to you about anything. Being able to open up to you. It's being able to have your back. You know, if your woman want to have makeup on 24/7, that's not like that don't bother you. That don't stop her from being a real woman.
Go ahead, Dory, before I say something.
I like it when my men let me fart around them. Okay, that is my biggest thing. Because I've had boyfriends who if I farted, they would change their sheets and make it seem like I shitted on their fucking bed. I'm
okay with it, but I'm dramatic.
And you're trying to tell me I still can't fart around you?
I'm not farting. I don't care. And I'm a farter. I like to fart.
And I have a big ass, so it comes out like it's a whole
funny story.
Thing, you know?
Funny story.
I'm gonna make it dramatic.
Funny story, right? I was hanging out with this particular woman, right? For like almost 2 years, right? Almost 2 years. And I never heard her fart like that, right? So now one day, listen to this, right? so one day, like I come check her late in the morning. It's like 4:30 in the morning, right? Came back from a gig or whatever. I come back in the gig. I'm like, yo, damn. Like I'm like, yo. She's like, what happened? I was like, yo. I said, my stomach don't feel. I got gas, right? I'm like, I feel like I got gas. So I let one rip, right? I let one rip.
Wow.
Only one. I let one rip. Right?
You opened up the door.
So now. Right, so
he busted the door down. He
right,
opened
so
it
I
up.
let one rip, right? And she's like, "Oh, lover, you let one rip?" I said, "Yeah, I told you I wasn't feeling well." She said, "You know how long I've been holding this gas for?" I said, "For real?" All you heard was
It means the world.
I don't mind if my man, I don't mind if a man fought on me. I feel like men don't hold a certain level of sexy, but like I feel like I can't fought in front of my man because I still trying to be sexy. Like I never did it. Like, I never. Like,
you trying to be bougie?
No, I would never fought in front of my man because I don't think that's sexy. I don't think like it's gonna like. I think you're gonna be thinking about it while we having sex.
That's insecurity of your fart.
Yeah, no. I just don't want. I don't want to fart in front of my man. I could go for the bathroom for that. I feel like you still gotta leave a little bit of mystery, but I'm not.
Okay.
That's just me though.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave a little bit of mystery because I'm big on sex. So I feel like anything could mess up my sex. We're not gonna.
I'm gonna be thinking about it. I'm like Danny. I'm gonna be thinking about you farting. But if you're a sloppy farter, it's gonna bother me.
I cannot.
If you still hold yourself into this sexy woman, you fart, it is what it is. But if you just dude, scratch it, I'm out to now you just not sexy.
Or you leave the door open while you're using the bathroom.
I'm about to bang. Hold on, now you not sexy.
Right?
This is not who I met. This is not who I met.
Just like this with your legs crossed like this.
Yeah, chill.
You're like, oh my God, close the door.
Are you done? You spraying? Woo, don't walk in there. Nah, come on with all that. Now that's not sexy. Come on with all that.
Do you know when I take a doodle if I'm out of my man crib? Yeah, I really want to know.
How you take a doodle?
After I have sex with him, and you gotta go to sleep really, really fast.
You leave the water running?
Basically, no. This is not what I do. If I really gotta use the bathroom and I gotta take like a doodle, and I just have sex with you. After sex, men just knock out in 1.5 seconds, and y'all not gonna get up to like 2-3 hours. So as soon as y'all knock out, I go to the bathroom and I get comfortable and I put my music on and I'm taking a doodle. After sex.
Listen. I'm in a relationship. I got 2 bathrooms, and my girl be making me go to the other, not the master bathroom. Yeah, she be like, go to the bathroom.
That is hilarious.
She be like, go. As soon as I'm walking to the bathroom with my laptop, wait, what you about to do?
But I think with a man is nothing though. Taking a doodle or farting in front of your girl is nothing. You a man,
right?
You get what I'm saying? It's nothing crazy. But I feel like with a woman, I'm still insecure about that. I'm like, I can't.
DJ Kingston Lives agrees with you, Danny.
Supposed to be ladylike
with the sexy. It's supposed to be ladylike. If you're gonna do it, keep the ladylike a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
One time I really have to take a doodle. You know what I did? I ran to McDonald's, bro.
Wow.
I was running to McDonald's.
I thought that's what she was gonna say originally.
Yeah, McDonald's got closed. I had to go to this other restaurant. They were closed.
To doodle.
All right, let's shift gears.
Hilarious.
Shift gears from relationships and take it deep before we got to go out of here, man. We got Danny Duces in here, Dory Dimples in here. I'm gonna give both of the Instagrams. I know, man. Unfortunately, because we just getting so hyped, we didn't get to ask Dory what she got coming up and some comedy and stuff.
She bought the hot topic. She said, I got a brother and a brother.
I know.
That's what a man.
Got a brother. So Dory threw us off with her comedy,
Sorry.
but let's ask this one question, man. We gotta take it deep. It was a trending post on social media. At age 21, I wish I would have known blank. At age 21, I wish I would have known blank. Take it deep before we get out of here.
The value of credit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Yo. Why?
Because I probably would have had my house by now if I didn't do certain things. You know what I mean? Because having your tax refunds taken away for 5 years straight hurt your sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't even see it. They just don't even hit the account. So
that's a good one.
If I knew multiple incomes would only lead to more success at that age, I would have done that. I would have kept at certain things I was doing. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Yeah, like kept at certain things because you at that time we had a lot of our talents. We brushed off a lot of our talents when we were young. We didn't care about it.
At age 21, I just wish I never went to college and I just followed my dream. I would have been where I wanted to be. I
agreed.
Like,
I like that credit strength.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Dory. I'm gonna say the value of saving.
Yeah. I think
value of saving.
Can I say one thing? I think in the black community, a lot of us don't know how to save, and a lot of us have bad credit. I done dealt with men. I'm like, you got bad credit. and you don't know how to save. And I see it. And I've learned that. And I didn't know how to save. They never showed me how to save. You know how I learned how to save is because I've been through so many years where I was so broke. And like I now have $1 in my pocket. And when I started having money, I'm like, I don't need a Chanel bag. I don't need to be iced out. I don't need certain things. You know what I'm saying? As long as I know I got enough money, if I want to start over, I could start over. If I want to go in a different spot, I could go in a different spot. If money is slowing down, I'm going to be good. I feel like a lot of in the black community, a lot of us, we don't know how to save.
We don't know how to save.
We don't know how to put our money away. We don't know how to fix our credit. And we think it's cool until it's time to get a house or to get a nice car, to start a family. And we realize we wasn't thought like that.
Yes.
If I never came to America, I never would have known about credit.
If I would have saved, I'd have a bag right now.
Yeah,
Bro,
absolutely.
Me too.
boy.
I would have at least
bag.
I would
But
have
one
two houses.
Facts.
one thing I
Income
must
houses.
say, I've been broke for so long. As soon as I started getting money, all I did was saving. So I was saving a big bag early because all I did was saving, not nothing. They're like, oh, Danny, you wearing the same shirt. Danny got money in the bank. Danny, you know what I'm saying? Like people be like, oh, Danny, you wear the same clothes. Danny got money in the bank. Danny this, but Danny got money in the bank. Danny could start a business. Danny just don't know what to do with her money right now. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know how to do that. But I went through it is because I was broke for a very long time. So when I got a little money under mine, I'm like, I'm never going broke again. And I mean that till the day I die, I'm never going broke again.
Facts.
You got one, Tay? 20?
I would say disengage from things quicker. Stop saying
Yes,
things
yes.
too long. Stop giving out too many chances.
Oh,
Disengage
yes.
quicker.
Facts.
Yo, you know, if we stuck to certain things when we was younger, I'd probably be in the NBA. I ain't gonna lie. I was nice.
What part of you? Stop
Kev
it.
used the
What
ball.
part of you?
Kev
I
used
was
the ball.
nice.
Kev used the ball.
Yeah, I was
Kev
nice,
used the
bro.
ball.
Varsity freshman
Kev used the
year.
ball. Yeah, I
What school you
remember.
went
Skip Jamaica, and then I went to Westbury in Long Island. Varsity
Okay.
freshman year, ain't no
Oh,
freshman
Westbury
team
is so
JV.
fun.
It was nice. It was nice.
That's hilarious.
Let's see. Give your Instagram real fast, Dory Dimples. Before we get out of here, give your Instagram. That's your camera right there.
Oh, I didn't even know. Hi, I didn't even know it was a camera this whole time. Oh my god.
I be forgetting there's a camera here. And
Everywhere.
Oh, so late, duh. That's Dory. My Instagram is oh damn that's Dory with the I. Got some shows coming up. I got a show at the Shrine on Sunday. I'm hosting and producing for Women's History Month. Got a show on the 31st. Got a show on the 16th, 18th. I'm out here. You know what I mean?
You shout out to Black. We said it earlier, right?
Women's History.
Women's History.
I
The
think
show
it's-
at the Shrine, 6 o'clock
Yes,
in
6 p.m.,
Harlem.
yes.
Love that venue.
Good food,
Love
good
that
drinks,
spot. You're
yes.
hosting Sunday.
Yes, I am hosting. So it should be
I might have
good.
to pull up.
4 years.
New beat to this, man. See, we gotta have Dory back.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
can
for
understand the comedy now, why you did it, and get to the nitty gritty.
You so high.
I know.
We
I'm
forgot.
like,
I'm like, whoa.
sorry.
He came in here. So we out of here, yo. Danny Duces, man. As always, thank you again
Thanks
for
for
coming
having
out.
me,
You make sure you
guys.
follow her too. Danny Duces _, right? Anything they can expect?
Anything they could have. Well, I'm
Coming up?
doing my. I'm gonna do a premiere for my comedy special. That's I still haven't. I recorded and I want to do a premiere and stuff.
Oh, dope.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wait for
that's
that.
really. And then I'm doing my second comedy special. That's like in August though. So.
Ooh, all right, man.
Work.
So that's it, y'all. We be right back.
Thank
Shout
you,
out to
guys.
everybody on Twitch. I'm just saying, sure. We see y'all next week.
Thank you so much.
No doubt.
GMGT, good music, good times. We bring the good vibes.